Ducky Medlock taking number 3 this week with Drinking Side of Country. I always get nervous. I get nervous when it comes to Ducky's got some hardcore fans. And if he slips a spot or two, I get nervous having to be the one to announce it. But, I think it's safe to say, and I don't say this with taking anything away from all the other great artists out there, but I think I'm just pointing out the obvious. I think it's perfectly safe to say that Ducky Medlock fans have made Ducky Medlock the hands-down king of the Music Mafia Radio Top 30 for the year of 2017. All right? Again, I don't say this to take away from any other fine, talented artist out there. The proof is in the pudding. His fans have voted him in number 1 with multiple different songs for multiple weeks in a row. He's been camping out here in this top 3 since Lord knows how long. I think I'm just really pointing out the obvious there. But again, congratulations to Ducky taking number 3 this week. I know it's probably a little weird. You guys aren't used to hearing Ducky and number 3, but it is what it is. I think the other artist fans are starting to catch on, Ducklins. The other artists' fans are starting to catch on, and they're going to try and give you a run for your money. So it'll be interesting to see how all this shakes out. Jose, you got your finger on the trigger, buddy? Because we're at number 2. Number 2 this week. A bit of a shocker here. The Cliff Wheeler Band with Vicious Cycle.
Up in the morning, bleary-eyed, don't know where I left my ride. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. Late again, they'll let me go. Blew my cash, I'm out of dough. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Living in the gray between right or wrong, that troubled road leads on and on when you ride that vicious cycle. Just to make my pay, whistle blows, get out of my way. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Cut a trail to the water hole, the ember can soothe my soul. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. Living in the gray between right or wrong, that trouble road leads on and on when you ride that vicious cycle. Daddy used to say, a little bit of the rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Sorry, Mom, can't live that way. Goes round and round, there's hell to pay when you ride that vicious cycle. Enough, can't get your fill of that wicked stuff. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. When the bottle seems like your best friend, you know you'll never see the end of this vicious cycle. Living in the gray between right or wrong, that trouble road goes on and on when you ride that vicious cycle. Oh, I live this vicious cycle. Oh, get off this vicious cycle.
Congratulations to the Cliff Wheeler Band, taking number 2 this week with Vicious Cycle. So as you know, you probably figured it out at this point. We do have a new number 1. Now, see, I told Cliff last week, don't get too comfortable in the crown, dude. It gets passed around more than a fat doobie at a hippie convention, right? I warned him. We do have a new number 1, but I want to just reverse here a little bit. I got caught up kissing duckling butts, right? Because I was all nervous and everything, and I wanted to remind everybody after our number 3 that you can get over there to the Music Mafia Radio, musicmafiaradio.net. That's what I'm trying to say. Musicmafiaradio.net. Click on the merch store link and get yourself a limited edition Music Mafia Radio t-shirt featuring Ducky Medlock, the king of Music Mafia Radio Top 30. All right, you got a week left. There's not very many left, so if you haven't gotten one yet, get your asses over to musicmafiaradio.net, and you can either click on the merch store link, or my favorite way of doing it is scroll down to the bottom of the old homepage there and click on Tammany's Tatas. It'll take you right there. And it's the best way to do it. And I have fun clicking. I get a little carried away, and I'm clicking all over on them. And before you know it, they're a clicky mess. But yes, get yourself that limited edition Ducky Medlock shirt before it's over with. Whew. We're at number 1. A new number 1. The crown has been passed. This week, the crown deservedly goes to the Chase Walker Band with Cold Hearted.
About how you're oh so in love. You finally found the right kind of man who won't ever give you up. But before we move on, I should let you know, I should give you this disclaimer. At the end of the road, I will leave you alone, wondering what was it even all worth. You may not know it now, but by the time that I'm a cold-hearted son of a bitch. You never knew love could hurt you like this, and I ain't gonna come around. That I'm a cold-blooded piece of shit, the one you ain't never gonna forget. So I'm just warning you now that I'm a cold-hearted son of a bitch. They were. I had a girl, I thought she loved me, and you know that I loved her. But there came one day when she ran away and left me all alone. Like a sad love song, it's hard to love someone when you're loving with a heart of stone. You may not know it now, by the time I break your heart, gonna find out that I'm a cold-hearted son of a bitch. You never knew love could hurt you like this, and I ain't gonna come around. And I'm a cold-blooded piece of shit, the one you ain't never gonna forget. So I'm just warning you now that I'm a cold-hearted son of a bitch. never go